When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and sound.
Welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It is Bayern Munich facing Eintracht Frankfurt.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Lewandowski. Might really be able to trouble them here, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Lucas
Oh, he can score
Hernandez
here, Derek.
plays. Oh, tremendous goal! Finessing it into the back of the net. Take a bow. Well, on with the game, and will that goal have the effect of stinging Bayern Munich into action? Corentin Tolisso. Gnabry with it. Tolisso. Thomas Müller. They couldn't maintain possession. Boré. So. Now Boré. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Safe pair of hands. Did his job. Oh, big chance. In search of space. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Short corner taken. The corner kicks keep on coming. Taken short. Goretzka. Textbook defending inside the box. Lewandowski. Sané. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept.
Well, Frankfurt haven't had that much of the ball so far, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Oh, good save. Kostic. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And whipped into the box. And a struggle to get it away properly. And a fine tackle. Well, he read that. It's there for him. And that is defending of the highest order. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. He might profit from here, you know. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
And an astute piece of defending. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Goretzka. The first half here comes to... As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. He's in with a chance. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
It's a short corner. Serie, terrific block. Can they convert? He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. This might be ideal for the counter. Oh, good-looking run. Well, in there to tidy up. Can he find the net? And just over the bar, really good effort. Did well to win the ball back. Boré. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully, we see more of him in the second half.
Lewandowski must score. Nicely blocked. And play halted, free kick given. Wonderful tackle. Serie. It will be a Bayern corner.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Hernandez. Perfect tackle. Will he play it in? Goretzka. Really good challenge.
Im Straßen stehen ist öde. Besuchen Sie uns deshalb doch mit den öffentlichen Verkehrsmitteln. Schöne Garten und die Umwelt. Alle Infos finden Sie auf unserer Internetseite.
And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Müller. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, they stopped them in their tracks. This might have potential. The delivery towards the back post. Opportunity. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So 2-0 now. Alphonso Davies. Leon Goretzka. Now with Upamecano. Dangerous looking through ball, but he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
So, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Benjamin Pavard plays with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Corentin Tolisso in central midfield. In terms of the strike partnership, Thomas Müller plays alongside Robert Lewandowski. Alassane Plea. Can he finish? It could be up for grabs. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. An important interception. Thuram. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Plea. They do pass the ball with authority. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Herman. Lewandowski. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Goretzka. Sané. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. But now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Wolf. Promising looking ball. Plea. Well, far from the ideal pass. Sané. Cross fired over. Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity. And a goal kick will be next. Couldn't keep it. Breel Embolo. He's given it away. Müller. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Couldn't quite keep it down. Goal kick. Plea. Lewandowski. Promising attack, this. How about the cross? Lewandowski. And now Lewandowski! Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat going forward, and that needs to change.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Throw-ins given. Nicely timed tackle. Now that's a well-timed pass. Might be dangerous. The cutback. Well, they no longer have the ball. Lewandowski. The ball with Plea. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Useful looking ball. Magnificent defending. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Unable to keep the ball that time, but attacking possibilities. Goretzka. Müller! Interception to snuff out the danger. Patrick Herrmann. Poor pass under no real pressure. Sané. What's he going to do here? Müller. Tolisso. And giving the ball away. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Patrick Herrmann. Good work from Bayern to make sure possession changed hands. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And he read it well, intercepting it. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Patrick Herrmann. Well, they know they need to stop him. Good looking cross. Still not clear.
Well, every time they win the ball back, these Bayern fans are urging their team forward. But they need a winner here, and there's not long
left.
left.
Could be in here, Stuart. And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now? Wolf. He has time to play it over. Well read to ease the pressure. Good use of advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. And providing width. Tremendous block. Sané. High quality defending. Patrick Herrmann. And now it's with Embolo. Well, it's almost job done for Bayern, but not quite officially speaking. Stuart, interested to know your thoughts on the performance.
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
How can they find a late leveller? And a fine tackle. Well, a bad pass it was. Gnabry. Oh, denied him brilliantly.
Well, that would have wrapped it up, wouldn't it? What a brilliant save that is.
If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. And over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive. Very quick thinking there. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy...
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight.
And welcome to one of Germany's great cities, Frankfurt. We're here at the Deutsche Bank Park. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It's Eintracht Frankfurt up against Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Promising sequence. And here's how it looks for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Matthias Ginter plays with Nico Elvedi in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Chandler. Cuts it back. Well, that would have been a special goal had it gone in. Thuram. On the ball, Zakaria. Alassane Plea. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Kone with it. And that was a very fine read. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Just possessed there. Tremendous piece of tackling. Struggling to keep the ball. So, moving into the advanced position. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Gibril So. Poor pass under no real pressure. No space for them here. An attack full of promise. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Chandler. Kostic has it. And now Chandler. Has a go! Oh, tremendous block. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Takes the shot. Still alive. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Alassane Plea. Spot on with that tackle. Bolsabaini. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. This attack looks highly promising. Marcus Thuram. Well, the managers will now deliver their half. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Ginter. And now it's with Embolo. This could level it. Oh, he's missed it. He'll be kicking himself.
Well, the opportunity presented itself, and they really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
This looks threatening. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I really liked his first half display. He was certainly the most influential player on the field, and I'm expecting more of the same in the second 45 minutes.
Herman, surely the equaliser. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Not what he was intending, bad pass. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Zakaria. In possession, Herman. Showing good defensive judgment. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Delightful pass. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Defensive efficiency personified. Chandler. Losing possession a bit easily. Throw-ins given. Effective challenge. And giving it away. Making progress, but quick thinking defensively. Alassane Plea. Just 15 minutes remaining. Patrick Herman. This could square the game. Kone with it. And take it away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Now, how about the short corner? Chandler. He'll have a go here. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And we will have just one additional minute. Embolo. This looks threatening. And it all counts for naught. Can they slot it home? Well, they can keep possession of it now. And there's the...
midfield player could be in for a really difficult game today.
Disappointing pass. Can they take advantage? Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Kostic. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, the free kick was on target, but the goalkeeper acquitted himself magnificently to hang on to that. And successfully cut out. Now, let's see what they can do here. Corentin Tolisso. This is Müller. He's got the right idea with that pass. Robert Lewandowski controlling. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. This to open the scoring here. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Keen to take it short here. It's wholehearted defending and the concession of a corner here. But he's gone short with it. And a goal kick is the outcome. Getting in there to intercept. Sané. Now Müller. And in the perfect position. Must take the lead here. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. Well read to ease the pressure. Rafael Santos Borré. And a throw-in it's going to be. Da Costa. And now Chandler. Untidy on the ball. Thomas Müller. On to Tolisso. It's a weighted pass. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. He would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Great pressure to win the ball back. Tolisso. Chandler. Now Borré. And great work to confuse the defender. Well in there to tidy up.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat going forward, and that needs to change.
Thomas Müller. Given away by Bayern Munich. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. They take it short. Oh, the threat is there. Superb block. That is that for the first time. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Possession given away, unfortunately. Breaking at pace. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, a wasted opportunity. It would have been a decent chance, but offside the decision. Well, no luck keeping possession. Foiling them effectively. An important interception. Looks promising here from Lewandowski, this run. How about the cross? And the danger. Can they forge ahead? Really vital interception. Sané. And he might be through here. And a goal scored by Thomas Müller. The first of the night. 1-0 then. Goretzka. Oh, he's through here. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Really good interception. And he read it well defensively. Lewandowski, and he's made headway. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Favouring the short one. Gnabry. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Really good high press. Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
Well-timed tackle. Martin Hinteregger. Chandler. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. And Bayern doing well to win it back. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Gibril So. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Oh, surely! Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer! Who could do better than that? So, a level contest, 1-1. And it's gone over the line. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. A bit of running room now on the wing. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Forward momentum from Bayern. Is there going to be late drama in the form of a goal? And a tidy challenge. And with the goalkeeper. Well, he did what he had to do defensively. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Spot on with that tackle. Oh, this is looking promising. And a Bayern corner in the closing stages. Can they capitalise on it? It didn't happen for them. And the referee blows the whistle. Still.
today is the big question.
Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Corentin Tolisso in central midfield. As for the attackers, Robert Lewandowski starts alongside Thomas Müller. Able to get a body in the way. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And here's how it looks for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Matthias Ginter plays with Nico Elvedi in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Zakaria. Embolo. Plea. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. There to win it back. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Lewandowski. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Thuram. The ball with Plea. High quality defending. Müller. Can they forge ahead? Touched onto the woodwork. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately, and a throw-in to come. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Sané, and a tidy challenge. Alassane Plea, and slipped through beautifully. A lovely attempt. And a really fine piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right decision. Easy save in the end.
Thomas Müller. Sloppy in possession from Bayern. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. He plays it short. Zakaria, and in the perfect position to read it. Plea to take the lead. Well, what an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
Tolisso.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat going forward, and that needs to change.
It has to be. And the first goal, always important. Lewandowski has bagged it. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Really getting stuck in. Thomas Müller. And intercepting it. So nearing the break, and it's Bayern holding the edge. Stuart, how about your critique of their performance so far?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Alassane Plea. Marcus Thuram. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Plea. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Showing a lot of guile there. And sent in by Serie. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Zakaria. And unable to keep possession. Well, there aren't many better finishers in world football than Robert Lewandowski, and strong evidence of that here, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Player. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
So Bayern get ready for their set-piece routine, hoping to increase their lead. Goretzka. It's looking promising. An alert piece of defending. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Zakaria. And now it's with Embolo. Well, a good tackle. Zakaria. Moving it forward. But quick thinking defensively. What's he going to do here? Müller. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Kone with it. And cut out by Tolisso. Zakaria. He's lost it. A chance maybe from the wide position. Lewandowski. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, nearly at full time, Bayern have put so much into the game and they have the lead. Stuart, interested to get your perspective.
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
Strong but fair tackle. On the attack in the closing phase. And making his move inside. Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it.
Well, these Bayern fans are doing everything to get their team over the line here, but can they see it through?
Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Second goal for them here. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as... Player.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out where I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and
Stuart Robson, and looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It's Eintracht Frankfurt up against Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Excellent vision. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And here's how it looks for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Matthias Ginter plays with Nico Elvedi in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Playa. High-quality defending. Kostic. Now Boré. Losing possession a bit easily. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. An alert piece of defending. And he did well to cut it out. Opportunity to take the lead. Kone with it. Thuram. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time. There to take it away. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Kostic. And possibilities here. Now they've lost it. Zakaria. And here's Playa. Brilliant save. And how about the short corner? Delivered into the area here. And clears the danger. It's opening up for them. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Lentz. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker.
Well, those stats tell you everything. A tight and cagey game without enough goal-mouth action. Both teams need to get more players forward if they're to pose a real threat.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Could cross it in here. Kone with it. Well, they no longer have the ball. Kone. Marcus Thuram. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Must take the lead here. And that is defending of the highest order. Kone with it. And so it is, the first half story. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Really getting stuck in. And now passing it through. Well, we could call that a touch of mischievous finesse.
You called it what you like, Derek. I think he was unlucky there. That was a clever bit of play.
Marcus Thuram. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Intercepting it intelligently. A sloppy pass. Breel Embolo. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Boré. And an astute piece of defending. Kone with it. Embolo. Herman. Options in the centre. And up for grabs off the keeper. And in at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper badly at fault. 1-0 then. Possession changes hands, the interception there. The press was on and it worked. Promising looking ball. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Committed challenge. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Not to be this time. Surely! Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Kostic. Unable to keep the ball. 10 minutes to go then. And threading it forward. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Boré. So, well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Elvedi. Zakaria. That's a very impressive piece of defending. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. A good pressure high up the pitch. And there goes the final whistle. It's Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent...
It might be! Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Here's the Milan team. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Davide Calabria plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Well, he always seems to have that magic touch when it's required, Duvan Zapata. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little one-twos, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Given away by the Rossoneri. Now, what can they do from here? It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Now with Maldini. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This attack looks highly promising. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Remo Freuler. Ilicic. He could pick out a teammate. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Well, visionary passing. And nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. And very deftly cut out.
Comunicazione di servizio, il signor Davide Fabronato è atteso urgentemente dal fratello
Fikayo Tomori.
porta numero 7 dello stadio.
It's with Giroud. And slipped through beautifully. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. They've regained possession. An attack full of promise. Now with Ibrahimovic. Is this the moment? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Intercepting it intelligently. Can he put them in front? Great work defensively, but still the chance. Oh, great defending. Showing teamwork and commitment. Ibrahimovic. Disappointing for Milan to give it away like that. Federico Mattiello. And continues his run. Crossing possibilities. A decisive clearance it was. And with that, the first half drawn. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Davide Calabria. Rade Krunic. On the ball, Salamakers. Ibrahimovic. Now the attack fizzled out. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Stuart.
Well, he's struggled to have any real impact on the game. I think if they are to kick on in the second half, it's key that he sees a bit more of the ball, and hopefully with that, he can start to put that back line under a bit more pressure.
Milan doing well to win it back. Ilicic. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And Giroud now at the controls. And there it is! The opening goal in the derby goes to Milan. And that has silenced the majority in here. So the game has been restarted. It's Milan in front here. And now they have the ball back. Malinovsky. Ilicic. Fine cross into the middle. Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And they need to get tighter. Olivier Giroud at the ready. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Remo Freuler.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
Martin de Roon. It's with Zapata. Promising looking ball. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Federico Mattiello, happy to take on the shot. And the referee says corner kick.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. 10 minutes to go. Retaining possession proving difficult. Has eyes for goal. And a goal! The equaliser! So typical of this fixture to throw up a scenario like this. So back underway following the equaliser. Milan still on the attack and the game's waning moments. Still level. Maldini. Will it happen for them? Here's Ibrahimovic. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. And continues his run. Well, as a play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
On Serie A, the top division here in Italy. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Will he find the net? But can't avail himself of the chance.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that. Maybe it's just come a bit too early for him.
Read it superbly to take back possession. And played the pass well. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Remo Freuler. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Offside by a fraction. Mary Demiral. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Might really be able to trouble them here. Interception to snuff out the danger. Cataldi. Felipe Anderson. Now Immobile. Well, disappointing end to the move. Giving the ball away. Marusic. Luis Alberto. And he might be through here. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Duvan Zapata. Plenty of options. Big chance to get them on terms. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Well, that is how to play advantage.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
It's a good-looking ball in behind. Oh, it was a close-run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Hisai. Ciro Immobile. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Well read to put an end to that attack. Remo Freuler. The first half here comes to... The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. But then the one that fails to hit its target. He's got the right idea with that pass. Can he put it in? And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. So 2-0 now. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next?
Immobile. And tremendous individual skill. Duvan Zapata. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Promising sequence. Real chance. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Oh, nothing tight about that decision. Offside all the way. Ciro Immobile. Bodies forward and the break looks on. But really sticking to their task defensively. Chance to do damage. Ciro Immobile. "20 minutes remaining. That's how to rob them of possession.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Retaining possession proving difficult. And he's in. Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this! Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Immobile. Perfect challenge. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Can they grab the lead late on? Losing possession here. 10 minutes to go then. Remo Freuler. And the cross into the middle. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in.
Duvan Zapata. The timing was perfect. It had to be.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
And that was a very fine read. Well, still pressing for a goal here. But they dealt with the threat posed. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy...
jack it up.
Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And it's with Pedro. Immobile. Timely intervention. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress.
And let's give credit to the defending.
A chance maybe from the wide position. Can he put them ahead? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. And the ball is moving again. Is there to be a response from Milan now? There needs to be. Can they take advantage? And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout? Well, a second goal for them here. Promising looking attack. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. And good pressure high up the pitch. Ciro Immobile. Careless in possession. Getting forward. An alert intervention. Felipe Anderson. Chance here. Brilliantly blocked. Marušić. Immobile. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Rafael Leao. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Kessié has it. Crisp tackling.
Well, there you have it. The away team have had so much of the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Pedro. The cut back. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Oh, he's given the ball away. Immobile. And he's broken free. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
Marušić. He made it look simple, really. Well, very nearly at the halfway mark, and Milan up against it in this one. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've been outplayed in this first half, and they need that half-time whistle to come soon so they can regroup, change one or two things tactically, and come out with a better attitude in the second 45.
Ibrahimovic. There to take it away. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Cataldi. And it's with Pedro. And lining it up. Corner kick forthcoming. And played short. Immobile. Marvellous anticipation. Well, the managers will now deliver their half. So underway once more, and a real need for Milan to raise their game. Well, he likes to run at them. Immobile. Rafael Leao. It should be! Oh, good save.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. Giroud. Superb block. It could be up for grabs. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
And really closing him down here. And fed forwards. Husai. Read it well. Can't miss, surely. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? 3 goals without reply.
Vi ricordiamo che una corretta alimentazione e attività fisica sono fondamentali per uno stile di vita sano.
That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Well, he's certainly been warned, Stuart. No more challenges like that.
Well, he's in no doubt now. He can't foul again.
Breaking at pace. Immobile. Targets available. Cross comes in. And the keeper has possession of it. Pedro. And here's Felipe Anderson. And now Husai. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. Milinkovic-Savic. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. A lopsided contest. 4-0. Felipe Anderson. Has someone to play it to. Can they cover up? Well, I think the threat has been averted.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
Can he make it count? Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save.
Nelle file della formazione ospite. Lascia il campo. Con il numero 21, Serie Milinkovic-Savic. Entra con il numero 8, Jean-Daniel.
Oh, great vision. Immobile. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Olivier Giroud. Kessié has it. Ibrahimovic. Can he put it away? Great work defensively, but still the chance. Well, the attack just lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. Cataldi. Immobile now. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. And they know they need to stop him. The cut back. Able to close down the shot. So the final whistle and real disappointment. A chance. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Remo Freuler. No real conviction in the challenge. And Milan's lineup looks like this. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Theo, well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Duvan Zapata. Firing it towards goal. Now closed down straight away. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, the best player...
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! Terrific piece of anticipation. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Kessié. And he couldn't bag the first goal of the contest.
Well, I can't believe he's missed the target there. That's a poor finish.
Oh, a nice-looking pass. Can he get them in front? Oh, it's gone in! A derby goal, the first of the contest. Electric. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Benassa. It's with Giroud. Fikayo Tomori. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Getting the better of his opponent. Ibrahimovic. And possession given away. Not totally confused his opponent. Rafael Leao. Kessié has it. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Benassa. Kessié. Here's Ibrahimovic. That's how to rob them of possession.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Easy save. A sloppy pass. Giroud. Benassa. It's with Giroud. Good use of advantage by the referee. Kessié. Committed challenge. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Well, they've lost the ball. Benassa. Kessié has it. Milan moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Ibrahimovic! And fired against the crossbar. And he read it well. Difficult to stop him. Giroud. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, they get the ball rolling again. Not enough went to plan for Milan in the first half. Can they address that in the second 45? Malinowski. And the cross is very much on. Determined defending. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
Really vital interception here. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Duvan Zapata. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Bad pass. And he keeps going. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Opportunity here. Well, we like to call things as we see them, Stuart, and I must say he's got that one horribly wrong.
Well, it's a poor decision in the end. It's way off target.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Ilicic. Here's Malinowski. Salamakers. An attack full of promise. Here's Ibrahimovic. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Remo Freuler. Crossing opportunity. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. 20 minutes to go in this one. And he's broken free. Trying to lob the keeper. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. So, a level contest. 1-1. Played into the box. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Can they get in behind them? Determined block. And tremendous individual skill. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Robbed them.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way?
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question. And that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them. Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal. They're urging them to attack now.
Untidy in possession. Good visualisation and execution. The inside route looking promising. A really top-notch piece of defending. And there's the whistle. They can't be separate.
When I'm down, lost with you, I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And the advantage accrues to the attacking side.
Well, trying to let them continue, but now he's gone back and awarded the free kick.
Alexei Miranchuk. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Pulls it back. He can't hold on to it. And it's with Pedro. The end product just wasn't there. And introducing the visitors lineup today. The evergreen Pepe Reina stands between the posts. Luis Alberto plays with Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. This looks promising. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Might go ahead. Can they stop it going in? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And possession given away. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but quick thinking defensively.
La comunicazione di servizio alla zona antistante lo stadio è presidiata dalle pattuglie della polizia municipale. Attenzione dunque a vedere la rete parcheggiata.
Could be dangerous. And he did well to cut it out. Duvan Zapata. And again, negligence when in possession. Luis Alberto. Could cross it in here. An authoritative challenge. Well, not hard to read that pass. Good movement. Can he put them in front? And he struck the post.
Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now.
Now hold on, Stuart, they're in here. Well, if you make your move too early, you're always in danger of being ruled offside. Ciro Immobile. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Ilicic. Moving forward effectively. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Now, how about the short corner? Playing it short. And with that, the first half draws. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Can they create something from here? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. He takes aim, and just narrowly wide in the end. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. And very deftly cut out. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And space for the cross. Interception to snuff out the danger. Must score! Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Textbook defending inside the box. And with the goalkeeper. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And deciding to go short with this one. Felipe Anderson. And he read it really well. Fine save. And taken short. He continues his run. Luis Alberto showing good defensive judgment. Real chance. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Elects to go short. Felipe Anderson. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Going short. Plays it back. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Alexei Miranchuk. On the ball, Zappacosta. Will he play it in? Couldn't keep the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Luis Alberto. Felipe Anderson. He must finish. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited. Well, a second goal for them here. Takes the shot. Wasted chance. Easy for the goalkeeper. Just 10 minutes to go. Oh, lovely ball. Ilicic. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents, but in key moments they've just been found wanting, particularly defensively.
Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. It's a good-looking ball in behind. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? Oh, managing to beat him. And in the refereeing trade, they call it dogzo. Denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, the referee's got that.
And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment. And so the battle commences. This is the Milan starting 11. Mike Mignon begins in goal. Davide Calabria plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And so many different ways to... Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Ciro Immobile. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Slipshod passing. Cataldi. Felipe Anderson. Not away completely.
Salamakers.
Surely! Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save.
Now sending it in.
And touched onto the frame of the goal. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then the reaction.
Pedro. And players waiting in the centre. Milinkovic-Savic. Take it away. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Milan have lost the ball. Ibrahimovic. And he's taken it away. Giroud. Diaz. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Not out of the woods yet, and he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, as the stats confirm, Milan have controlled the ball, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Immobile. Brahim. On the ball, Rafael Leao. The Rossoneri pushing forward with options available. He could pick out a teammate. And turned onto the woodwork. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. The first half here comes to an end. Well, back in business. Milan trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Giroud. Rafael Leao. They do pass the ball with authority.
Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball.
Moving forward effectively. Just cutting off the supply. Brahim. Kea has it.
Well, a lot to like about Ciro Immobile and his first half performance. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight.
Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
And fed forwards.
It was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
That's what you call defending from the front, and the keeper getting across to stop it. Favouring the short one. Decent position. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here. second goal for them here. Well read to put an end to that attack. And the ball back with Milan now. Excellent vision. A mischievous effort. And splendid goalkeeping.
Well, it's a decent attempt, but in the end, not enough. And as you say, good goalkeeping.
Brahim. Can he put it away? And the keeper throws himself at the ball.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Struggling to get it away. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Felipe Anderson. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Ciro Immobile. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And going short with it. He takes aim and blocked for now. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, fine stop. And a blunder by the keeper. Well, flinging himself at it. Now, how about the short corner? And a tidy challenge. Immobile. Still could be dangerous. And that's a corner. And the short option preferred. Very quick thinking there. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Felipe Anderson. They've given it away. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there goes the final whistle. A result.